Hey, Empire Builders, Justin Kaiser here. Welcome to episode 13 of Next Step Empire. This is my daily series to help you build your business empire with ancient wisdom. Now, today we're going to talk about how to overcome limiting beliefs with ancient wisdom. You see, I built my empire by applying the timeless teachings of icons like Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard. And my clean animal based diet keeps me energized to make it all happen. Now, I'm dropping new episodes every day, Tuesday through Saturday, so stick with me all week. And if you're new, watch episode 1 next. The link's below. So, here's a quick recap of my story over the last 5 years. I co founded a company called Solar Grids, a solar energy franchise. And as CEO, I led the company to scaling to over 100 franchise territories in just 3 years before merging with Stardust Solar. Now, as part of the largest solar franchisor in North America, a publicly traded company, we're focused on growing through new franchise locations. And I'm excited to help others get into the business and help them become a franchisee and succeed as well. Now, when we started scaling Solar Grids in 2020, our team wasn't just chasing revenue. We were building wealth through systems like our franchisee onboarding playbook, relationships with franchisees who trusted us, and the impact of bringing solar energy to communities. Now, it was that approach that generated millions in revenue and led to the merger with Stardust Solar. And that, of course, created even more value for our entire ecosystem, which just proves that ancient wisdom works. Now, yesterday in episode 12, we covered how to build a wealth mindset with ancient wisdom. You've got to first think in abundance, then focus on wealth building thoughts. Next, assume you're already wealthy. And finally, surround yourself with wealth minded people. Now, today, we're going to dive even deeper into mindset by tackling limiting beliefs, because ancient wisdom teaches that what's holding you back isn't the market or your competition, it's your own thoughts. So, today, we're going to talk about how to overcome limiting beliefs with ancient wisdom, because beliefs shape your reality, and limiting beliefs are the biggest roadblock to your empire. Now, when we were scaling Solar Grids, our team had to confront our own limiting beliefs, like thinking we couldn't compete with bigger solar companies or that the market was already too saturated. But we used ancient wisdom to break through. And that's how we scaled to 100 plus franchise territories in 3 years, generating millions in revenue and merging with Stardust Solar. You see, ancient wisdom isn't just about positive thinking, it's about rewiring your mind for success. Napoleon Hill said, beliefs control your destiny. Earl Nightingale said, you become what you think about most. And Neville Goddard said, your assumptions create your reality. Also, what's really important is your diet. What fuel are you putting into your body? It's my clean animal-based diet and healthy lifestyle that really keeps my mind sharp to overcome limiting beliefs. So today, we're going to break it down with 4 easy steps. And all these insights are inspired by ancient wisdom. And this is all just to help you overcome your limiting beliefs and build your empire. So, first step is you've got to identify your limiting beliefs, because ancient wisdom teaches that you can't change what you don't see. Napoleon Hill said that self-analysis is the starting point of success. And what that means is being honest about the beliefs that are holding you back. Now, as Solar Grids, our team had to do this early on in the days. We questioned whether or not we could compete with bigger solar companies. They had bigger resources, bigger teams, more experienced executive leaders, and also an established brand. Now, that belief made us wonder, how would we do in competitive markets like California? But then we reframed that thought and we realized that we had something that they didn't: a franchise system, that empowers local entrepreneurs to dominate their markets. You see, it was that shift in our mental attitude that helped us scale to 100 plus franchise territories. Identifying your beliefs is the first step. So, why does this help you? Because when you identify and reframe your limiting beliefs, you take away their power. Now, if you're starting a business, you might believe, I don't have enough experience. If you're considering a franchise, you might think, I can't afford it. Now, for you, this means getting honest. Think of one limiting belief that you have, like, I'm not good enough to succeed, and then reframe it and share both of those in the comments below. I'd love to see it. Now, number two, you've got to challenge your limiting beliefs with evidence, because ancient wisdom teaches that your thoughts must align with reality. It was Earl Nightingale that said, you become what you think about most. But if your thoughts are based on false beliefs, you're going to stay stuck. Now, at Solar Grids, after identifying our belief that we're too small to compete, our team challenged it with evidence. We looked at our strengths. Our franchisees were succeeding because our systems, like our onboarding playbook, the training, the support, the sales process, everything that we put together was working. We had evidence that we could compete. We just had to believe it. Now, it was that evidence that gave us the confidence to compete in territories like California, Arizona, Florida, and Texas. That's what helped us scale to 100 plus franchise territories and generate millions in revenue. Now, compare that to my real estate days. I believed that I can't succeed in real estate in a crashing market, and I never challenged it with evidence. So I didn't continue on in real estate during that 07, 08 crash. The reality is there's always a way to make money in real estate, even when the market is down. Now, you see, evidence changes your perspective. Now, why does this help you? Because when you challenge your limiting beliefs with facts, you see that they're not true. If you believe I don't have enough experience, look for the evidence. Maybe you've run a small side hustle, or maybe you've learned from mentors. If you're considering a franchise and think, I can't afford it, look at the evidence. Franchises like Solar Grids offer financing options and support to make it work. There's companies out there that specifically finance franchisees. Now, for you, this means finding evidence to disprove your belief. So think about your limiting belief, and then think about how you can reframe it to prove it wrong. Like, I've already, and then write that down. And share your evidence in the comments. I'd love to see what your evidence is. And let's challenge those beliefs together. So, moving on to 3, replace your limiting beliefs with empowering ones, because ancient wisdom teaches that your assumptions create your reality. Neville Goddard said that what you assume to be true becomes your reality. So, if you want to overcome limiting beliefs, you need to assume empowering ones instead. Now, at Solar Grids, after challenging our belief that we were too small to compete, our team replaced it with an empowering belief. We're not putting solar panels or a solar system on roofs. We're putting solar grids on roofs. We're coining the term solar grids in the industry, just how Ralph Lauren did to polo shirts and how Kleenex did to tissues. And we're the best at empowering local entrepreneurs. I personally affirm this daily. We're the best at what we do in empowering local entrepreneurs. You see, that changed how we acted. We invested in better systems, like our own app to do the design. We added more trainings to the mix for franchisees and treated every territory like it was part of corporate. You see, that assumption became reality, and we became the largest solar franchisor in the US with 100 plus franchise territories and a merger with Stardust Solar. Now, compare that to my early days in direct sales. I always assumed that I'd make it big, but I didn't have the right systems or focus to back it up. I jumped from one sale to the next, thinking big, but not acting strategically. So I never really built anything lasting back then. You see, empowering beliefs need to be paired with the right actions to drive results. Now, why does this help you? When you assume empowering beliefs, you act with confidence. You take risks, you make big decisions, and you attract opportunities. If you believe, I don't have enough experience, replace it with, I'm capable of learning and succeeding. Now, if you're considering a franchise and you're thinking, I can't afford it, replace it with, I can find a franchise that fits my budget, like Solar Grids, where our team helps you succeed and we have financing options for you. Now, for you, this means creating a new belief. Write down your limiting belief and then reframe it with an empowering one to replace it. I now believe, and then write it down. Also, share it in the comments below. Last but not least, take action to reinforce your new beliefs, because ancient wisdom teaches that action solidifies your mindset. Napoleon Hill said, persistence turns your beliefs into reality. And that means acting as if your new empowering belief is true. Now, at Solar Grids, after assuming we're the best at empowering local entrepreneurs, our team took action to prove it. We built better systems, like our lead generation process, bringing in thousands of leads. And we also supported franchisees with one-on-one coaching to help them hit their goals. And when the industry shifted, we acted fast and we pivoted. And then we merged with Stardust Solar to protect our franchisees' best interests and provide them with the industry's absolute best training and support. See, it was these actions that reinforced our belief and gave us the ability to scale how we did. Now, for you, this means acting on your new belief. If your new belief is, I'm capable of learning and succeeding, then take action, enroll in a course, reach out to a mentor, or explore a franchise opportunity. Franchises like Solar Grids give you a system to act on your new beliefs. Now, if you have questions about that, book a call with me. My link's below. So write down one action that you're going to take to reinforce your new belief. I'll take action by, and then write down your specific action. Share it in the comments below. So that's how you overcome limiting beliefs with ancient wisdom. You've got to identify your limiting beliefs, challenge them with evidence, replace them with empowering ones, and take action to reinforce your new beliefs. All inspired by Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard. We were fortunate to scale Solar Grids to the largest solar franchisor in the US in 3 years by breaking through our limiting beliefs as a team. And also, we pivoted fast with ancient wisdom. This is your daily push. Tuesday through Saturday, I'm here to let you know you can do this. If an 18-year-old small town Nebraska boy can do it, you can do it. Now it's your turn to act. One call with me could help you build your empire with ancient wisdom. Or it could help you find the perfect franchise to break through your limiting beliefs faster. So click that link below, book it, no pressure, just real talk. I'll share with you what I've learned over my last 24 years of being in business, my wins and my losses. Plus, I'll share with you how I stay energized so you can thrive as well. Again, I've got new episodes every day, Tuesday through Saturday, to help you keep your momentum going. So drop a comment below. What's your biggest takeaway of today? What's one limiting belief that you're going to challenge today? Or what action are you going to reinforce with your new belief? Tell me. I'll read and reply to every single one. This is your shot. Freedom, cash, ultimately, your empire starts right now. And with my 24 years of business experience, I'd love to help you make it happen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for episode 14.